What's up, everybody? This is CAR Carson. Today, reacting to FNAF 3 or Five Nights at Freddy 3 rap by JT Music. Another Five Nights remastered. It was another 5 nights, or was it another 5 long nights? Is it another 5 long nights? I wonder. No, I think it was another 5 nights. I think it is. I think it is. Unless I'm confused. So, uh, 5 long nights. Oh yeah, yeah. It's another 5 nights. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was 5 long nights for some reason. I don't know why, but it was in my head. Maybe because it's a part of the hook. But anyways, without any further ado, y'all, I'm excited to listen to this remastered. Um, there were some parts of the song that I felt like I could barely hear what he was saying. Sometimes the background beat or bass was too loud in some parts of the track. So I'm hoping to they improve that, like lower down a little bit of the music, more the vocals, so we can hear him more clearly. Um, that was only one of the issues that I had. Because there was like, and you could hear more of that than what he was rapping. So that was one of the issues that I had with the original one. So I'm hoping they improve on that. But other than that, I enjoyed that track. So without any further ado, let's get into this. I'm excited. I'm excited. And I want to say, man, they have been remastering. They remastered the first one. They remastered the Christmas one. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that Christmas one, and seeing them remastering it and making a video for that one was freaking awesome. Anyways, I was not expecting to do a remaster of this one so soon, but I feel like it was not like it was. No, it's been a while since that. It's been a while. I think it's been a while, so I think this was. I think it's been a while since the first one being remastered. I don't know. might have to check that out. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Sorry, because I know the Christmas one was last Christmas. So yeah, it's been a while. So yeah. I was just wondering. I was expecting them to remaster the second one and not this one. I was expecting this one until next year. But yo, as I said, I'm excited. Let's go. I just want to read the thing, the comic. I mean the newspaper. Sorry. Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new animatronic based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria, featuring actual relics from the decade-old pizzeria. This new attraction is guaranteed to bring back your childhood in the worst possible way. Fazbear rides a horror attraction. Let's go! I like the beginning part. Here it goes. Oh yeah, bro. It's time, my friends, to rise again.
Your first night on the job, not sure you want to punch in. Once you're on the block, you know I'm up to something. I'm sure you've heard the serving rumors of things in the night of bumping. 30 years have passed and it's amazing that I still continue to function. Those first 5 nights were such a bore. Just wait for what I've gotten sore. Nowhere to hide, then shut the doors. And my machine or something more. Must be more than my rotten core. Then I'm locking up and robotic chords. And the time that's what the clock is for. You never should have picked this job before. So to the right side, you will not get bored. You're the next victim that I'm coming for. Cost your job and it'll cost you more tomorrow. To wipe your guts off the floor. You've been so many rides, but here's another five. Come to realize evil doesn't die. I know
Yo, that yo. Okay, cause before, if you heard this part of the audio, hold on. You hear that backup like heart, boom, 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 boom. Like with the original one, that was more louder than what he was rapping. Um, on this part where he's you hear that back boom, boom, boom. That was more louder back in the day. I like that it brought it more a little bit down because I was hearing more boom, 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 boom more in the original one, and you wouldn't hear that 5 long nights. You would hear more of that boom, boom, more sometimes more louder than what he was saying. Like, so I like that to lower it a bit more down of that boom, 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 and let him. Whew, I was not expecting him to yo. Yo, he kept that night a little longer than the original one because it was like 5 long nights, but this one nights. It's like yo, I like the little difference right there. Yo, he really he made it last a little more longer the nights, from the original one because the original it was nights, but this sounds like nights. So he lasted. He made it more on the emphasis of nights on this remastered. So yeah, and on the slice too. Yo, that's freaking that's freaking awesome. I like that they changed those parts from the original to this remastered. You could really hear the difference between the remastered and the original for sure. But yeah. Night is a horror attraction. All systems go, and I'm ready for action. This is our brand new. What was that little add-on? What was that little add-on on the ready for action? What was that little backup? What was that backup? Like sound. All systems go, and I'm ready for action. Oh, the add-on more the egg. Yo, that's freaking awesome. They added like more layers on the. I'm ready for action. Oh, that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. That add more layers. I was like, is that echo or is that adding more layers? But it looks like they added more layers on it. Okay, okay. This is our brand new show, and you're sitting in the front row. 5 nights, never went by so. Power core is activated. It's potent evil that you've awakened. Every sin I've committed reflects in my dead left to decay. Can you smell me out? Take great care of the air supply. Beware nightmares, they come to life. Let your cameras roll my line, dude. You better find me where I find you. You wish you were never hired me to. I'm telling you, the little add-ons, the little bit of the changes that, like the Mister, like in the production, is freaking. You could really notice the little differences from the original. Cause I could tell you guys, this was my favorite one from all of the FNAF raps of the first 3. This was my favorite. Number 1 was number 2, and last place was number 2. A FNAF 2 rap was my least favorite, but this third one was my favorite. This is the one that I listened to the most, even though I know I didn't like that boom boom being a little too loud, and I hearing some of the lyrics that they were saying. I still enjoyed the heck out of it because the flow that JT had, the instrumental was still awesome. Man, but I really enjoyed this remaster because I'm now for sure listening. We're like now I can hear them surely more clearer than the original one. But anyways, let's continue. You hear the metal in the freaking back of the back of the instrumental. That's a little like of add-on right there on the, cause like it like wait what's that it like they're repairing a robot or something in the background. That's what it got me. That what I don't know if that was the attempt they were going with the sound, but it felt like they're building like a freaking robot or something. But yeah.
Might retire, then try to find a simple 9 to 5 or anything that's not an overnight survivor. Last thing on your mind is getting fired. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You're gonna burn with the rest of us.
Woo! Yo, they really added more stuff on this part of the verse. On this verse, they really improved like the sound and stuff. Another time you'll come to realize evil doesn't die. I know you're fucking blind. The God I wasn't fine. Hiding behind my lifeless eyes. Enjoy these 5 long nights. Kick back and grab a slice. If you get killed on the job, we will not cover your loss. So while you're here, try not to die. 6 o'clock is right around the bend. 5 nights at Freddy's coming to an end. Let's reminisce all the time you spent. Why would you quit when you can relive it again and again? Because
is this job even worth it? I just thought I might not work again. That's a brand new gig, I gotta learn again. Springtime, who's that? Never heard of them. Tell me what the hell is a purple man? I'm swift and swift, I'm on the fan. I hate this place, we should burn the man. Maybe a race, cause I think I've heard it, man. You didn't know what you were getting into. Now I know because I've been here with you. Your audio is having an issue. I'm in the machine, now I'm here to get you. This situation is as bad as can be. Don't ask my name, cause you know that it's me.
so many nights singing another vibe. You come to realize evil doesn't die. I know you're blinded by the thought of what's inside. Hiding behind my lover's eyes. Enjoy these 5 long nights. Kick back and grab a slice. If you get killed on the job, we will not cover your loss. So while you're here, try not to die. Yo, freaking awesome! I was expecting. I was wondering if they ever had a like, like I had an idea. I don't know if they ever had an idea of when they're like your audio is having an issue. I was expecting like they would turn it off, like they will stop like the instrumental, and you just hear your audio is having an issue, or yeah, something like that, or the like some staticky on that like line would have been like awesome too. I don't know. That was an idea that I just like thought of at right now when I was thinking about that. I was like, they could have done something like some issue with that audio, like a little static or something on this particular line. That was an idea. It just came to my head right now. But yo, freaking enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the heck out of this, man. They really did not. I like that they did not change too much on JT verse on him as a security guard verse. I like they kept everything almost the same. That was no need to change. There was no need to change on that part because that part was freaking phenomenal on the original one. There were really no need for change on that verse. Like that verse was my favorite. Like man, I love rapping that part of the original one. So I was so into it. Like that's cool that they kept that on. But they didn't change too much on that, and that's freaking awesome because I really enjoyed the original of the verse of the security guard so much. I still remember like the entire verse of the security. So I'm like I freaking enjoyed this so much. As I said, this was my favorite. This is my favorite. What this was? This is my favorite FNAF rap of the first 3. And I still believe it's still my favorite one till this day. This is still my favorite of all of the FNAF raps till this day. Realize evil doesn't die. I know you're frightened by local night guard mysteriously disappearing, missing. Yeah, awesome, awesome job. Like the little changes, little improvements from the original one. As I said, there was some time that thank goodness they did list that like they did bring down that little boom 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 part because that was a bit more high, too high in the original one. That I could barely hear some of the lyrics sometimes, but still, freaking phenomenal. We revisit the FNAF 3 rap and revamp the song and music video. Enjoy. Yeah, they revamped for sure the music video. But I really enjoyed the original video too because they using the game, the gameplay of like they using the gameplay footage, like the game footage. But man, I like that they have improved with their music videos as always, and they really improved on this track. I love had this I already pre-saved this because for sure this was my favorite. This is still my favorite FNAF rap from JT Music. It's still this one. It's, throughout the time, there were like I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed like man, I gotta do a top 5 for FNAF raps from JT Music. When we get to them, when we get to them, we're not there yet. Um, on my top because I am doing my top 5s. I'm saving these best like these artists best for last. You know, because these were like the artists that I would listen when I first started getting into Nordcore. So until I get there, I will tell you guys my top 5 FNAF raps. But anyways, animation and FX SFX by Harry 101 UK. FNAF Soup by the Regular Sauce. Man, that's awesome that he came back to do the remastered of Another Five Nights, man. Because he did a fantastic job with um, the new rap they did, and they had Springtrap, and he did a fantastic job. And the costume looks fantastic. Um, so I was expecting him to come back for if they ever did remastered the third FNAF rap. And boy, they did not disappoint. What a remastered. Um, but yeah, tell me in the comment down below. Did you guys ever listen to the original? Tell me in the comment down below. Yeah, did you see what things that they changed that you didn't like? Tell me in the comment down below. I think I like everything that they changed. Um, I like the little things, ads, especially on the hook. I know they changed a bit on the hook. Some of the like the layer, as I said, the layers that I caught that they put on this track, but they did not mess with the part that I really enjoyed from the original. They kept that as it was. That was freaking awesome. Because I said that part alone was perfect. Like there were no need for improvement. But yeah, that's the end of the reaction, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smash the like button, subscribe, or not subscribe to this channel. Share this video to any FNAF fan, any fan of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 rap, another Five Nights. Tell me if this is your favorite. Tell me in the comment down below. Because I want to know if I'm not the only one who it like this is my favorite one. But I know there's some people out there that this might be their favorite one, like mine, like me. This is my favorite one. And yeah, share this to any fan of JT Music, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.